Has there been specific development in software for livestock management using drones that you're aware of, especially in large roaming pastures such as Australia and the US?
Yeah. So I actually speak to a company, they're called B3 Agro. They have essentially, it's almost like the carbon copy of our technology, but for livestock. So instead of, scouting crops, they will actually scout livestock, and they can do sort of large animal counts. They can do fence checks, trough checks, stuff like that. So yeah, there is technology out there based around drones. And I know that they're very active in the US and also South America. Obviously areas where they have quite large cattle operations. So yeah, have a look into those guys if you're interested in livestock.
Thanks, Edwin. And so if there's people watching, they want to get into this industry, they might not be from a farming background. What can they do? Where can they start?
Yeah, so if it kind of depends on what aspect you're wanting to get into. Obviously, if you're wanting to get into working in sort of ag tech companies, then I guess you just got to look for those openings. The easiest way to actually get into these companies is like I did, through internships. You might not get paid, you might get paid a small amount, but it's always about getting that foot in the door and working your way up the tree, really. But if you're wanting to obviously provide services and stuff like that, a lot of ag tech companies will offer, a reduced rate for a smaller contractor, test the waters, see how you get on, see if you find any customers, and then have the option to expand at a later date when you've actually, got that main client base. But there's quite a few different ways into it, I'd say.
And do you think that, the industry is open to people from non-farming backgrounds?
Oh, absolutely. I'd say half of our team doesn't have a farming background. Majority of the obviously in the development side of things. And then what's good is that they also then learn quite a lot about agriculture when they actually work for us, because obviously we're always talking about agriculture. Most of our sales team has agricultural background, and our CEO obviously has his own family farm. So it's a good way to sort of work for an ag tech company and also learn some bits about agriculture on the way.
Okay, and we've got a comment from Tom Ellis. Hi, Tom. What is the battery life on the drones? Is this something that restricts you when operating them on farms?
Yeah, so we have a sort of mixture of battery life. It does depend on the drone system. On average, it tends to be around half an hour. But what we're seeing now is quite a big push into longer battery life as we improve our tech. And DJI now offer drones which have a 46-minute battery life, so they're always going up. I don't think it will ever be a big problem for us because, as we know, tech moves very quickly. And as the technology moves for electronic cars and stuff like that, it will also move for drones and everything else which requires batteries. So I don't see it as being a huge problem.
Excellent. So what do you think are the biggest issues that are going to come up for agriculture going forward, Edwin?
It will probably be based around restrictions on chemical usage and many other things under the sun that we'll probably get restricted to use. And that'll be where drone application and stuff like that, precision application really comes into it. Being able to prove why you're putting something in a certain part of the field, which is all backdated with reports, is only beneficial. Obviously, with our system, you can keep these reports and look at them, 4 years in advance if you really want to. And you can use that as a way of proving why you've done certain things.
Excellent. And so I think that has covered everything. I can't see any more new comments. What a great discussion, Edwin. I really appreciate you being here. I know there's so many people that are interested in ag tech at the minute, so it was really good to have your input today.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
Thank you everyone for watching and listening, and thank you again, Edwin.